Well, it's Sunday, and it's time for more slot car fun. I'm in our back laundry slash slot car slash computer room slash simulation room today, and I'm going to talk about some of the 124 scale cars that I have. These two cars here in particular were given to me by Vern Morsman of Ventura Hobbies. And he called me one day and said that someone had come in and they had a bunch of slot car stuff in a box and it was just taking up room in his place. Come get it. Well, that included an old Revell track, which you know about. I have turned into a dirt track at the studio. But it also had just a ton of parts and frames and bodies, and none of the bodies were much use, but the frames and the motors and the tires and the rims and stuff were just overwhelming. And from all that, I managed to pull out a couple that were in quite good condition, and I restored. So I'm not sure what this is. You guys might be able to help me define what it is, but this is typical 60s style. I mean, this was done so the cars had lots of power. They could raise up and do wheelies. I remember doing that. I don't know if that can be done with this car or not, but it lent itself well to a vacuum body. I found a gentleman online who had taken old 60s vacuum bodies, made new molds from them, and pulled new ones. And they fit these cars rather well. They're very much like the ones I had when I was 12, 13, 14 years old. And this is a Dan Gurney Eagle, which I'm in process on working. It still needs lots of work. It needs a cockpit and driver and decals and all that stuff, but at least got him this far. And of course a Lotus 40. And this Lotus 40 is beautiful. And this is, a 60s body, and you'll recognize the rust kit motors. I love these. I had many of these when I was a kid. This one also has the floating bar on it for the slot guide. But these cars are in really good condition, and the motors still work quite well. The other car I have here is, this is a Parma, more recent car, but still, from, I don't know, 15, 20 years ago. And I've been working on this slowly but surely, and I got this slot car body from Electric Dreams. I get a lot of my stuff from Electric Dreams. The other source I get them from is Slot Car Corner, which they're great. They're both very, very good. Electric Dreams is very close to me. I could drive down there in about an hour and a half, but I have stuff shipped to me all the time. And they had replacement bodies for the Parma frames that fit rather perfectly. This, of course, needs a lot of work. I'm going to tint the windows and put some decals and do a livery on it. Runs very well. Not so well on this track, because this track is designed for 1/32, but I can show you just how well this 50-year-old car runs. It's astounding. So I can't go real fast on this track because I will get into trouble. I mean, that runs very well. And these are tires from the 60s. Now it could use a little bit of truing, and I got to work on the tires a bit. I may replace them with non-foam tires. These are foam tires, but there's a lot of power there. So I was just shocked how well this car ran. It is just really terrific. And it puts itself back on the track when it comes off. Okay, with the Lotus 40, it also runs really well. I just cannot go fast or I will hit things. I mean, that's, I don't know, 50-something years old. So once I got them running, that really inspired me to want to finish them off, and I'm going to. In fact, I ordered from Mark Tyler at Immense Miniatures, one of his drivers, because he does 1/24 scale, 1/32 scale. If you don't know about him, check him out. He's got the best drivers I've ever seen on the market, and that's a fact. Plus, he has lots of other things like this. It's glued down. It's a gas pump, and decor for the track. He did not do the cows. I love my cows. So the dogs are coming in and trashing everything. That's pretty much really what I wanted to cover today. Of course, if you don't know about it, I have been working on an Ostorero Lotus 38. This is an amazing car, amazing kit, and when it's done, it will virtually be the actual car from Indy. These things are amazing. It has the offset suspension on it for the right-hand turns, or is that left-hand turns? Left-hand turns. The shock absorbers, incredible detail in the suspension. The body just fits on perfectly. This is an incredible car, and this is going to be a project I'll be working on for a while because there's lots of little tiny little parts that are laser cut, and they're not laser cut in brass, they're laser cut in steel, and you fold them and stuff. So it's pretty incredible. And that's pretty much what I have going on. Of course, also, I'll put up a couple of pictures as I talk here. I'm making the T51 Cooper Formula One car, and I've gone pretty far on the body. Pretty soon, maybe later on this week, I'll be making a mold on that. But of course, I'm going to have 3D printed the steering wheel, the dashboard, the seat, and I'm going to make a vacuum form windscreen for it, and I may even get some brass edge parts from it from Elliott Brown, and so that's going to be a complete body kit available on our site very, very soon. So that's it for this Sunday's Slot Car Fun, and thanks for watching, but also have a great Halloween tonight, because I'm hopefully will have this up by the end of the evening. If not, I hope you had a great Halloween, and we'll see you next Sunday.